Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between Philadelphia and the Dominican Republic. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So stepping in, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Here comes the first pitch.
The shortstop.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And he chases one up the left. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And right into the shift. Ortiz from the outfield grass. And the off-balance throw. Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Tony.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. 1 away. Into the box now. Roberto Alomar. First offering on its way.
Alomar.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Taken high and deep to right. Mays going back to the track. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Ball 4.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second from the stretch.
The first base
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He's running, and he fouls this one off. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Alomar fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 6.
In now, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Popped up. Vizquel has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Tony Gwynn, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Outside.
That's wide, 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's set. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Right at the third baseman. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in, Duke Snyder.
Batting 5th.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Duke.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Griffey Jr. has it in his sights, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, David Ortiz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First off. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Reyes is right there. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Junior's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ball 1.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Brian McCann as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Brian
Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Well, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
2 balls and a strike now. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Alomar has it, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. 1-0 the count. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Runner goes for third. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mays is there, makes the catch, and the side. In for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Now batting, number 4.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Griffey Jr. ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance. Rogers Hornsby. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Victor.
In there, no balls and a strike. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. The set and the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Snyder. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again. Roberto Alomar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit in the air out to center field. Mays patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Griffey
Lays
Jr.
off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Striding into the box, Edgar Martinez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Duke Snyder flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners on the move for second. High and deep to right center. Mays racing back at the track, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
I'm out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out toward shallow right. Gwynn is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A ball and no strikes. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Keyro, in a day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
No, inside.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Oh, no, he muffed it. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Long run for Junior, but this kicks off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And he pops it up, and that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And try as he might, but he can't escape. Digging in the switch hitter, David Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
David
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now the 2-0 home. Taken strike one on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to hit is the catcher, Brian McCann. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Omar Vizquel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mays is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. In there. The knees. Travis Hafner will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hafner makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tony Gwynn 0 for 2 for him to this point. One ball, no strikes to count. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Ready once again, Roberto Alomar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Circle change, too low, ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably...
Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Griffey.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Now batting, Edgar Martinez. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
Martinez.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Runner goes for second. This is line to left on his junior, but this is a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second
The
here.
left fielder, number 4.
Into the box, Duke Snider. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Felipe Vasquez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. And nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Coming to the plate again, David Ortiz, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. From the stretch. Too low, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy that's left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal.
Now
it's ball 4.
Catcher,
and it's fouled away.
McCann.
The 0-1 offering. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And Blake Trinan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. It's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Number 4.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Junior looks up. Goodbye, home run. Settling in now, Rogers Hornsby.
Now batting,
First
Number
delivery
0.
to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So striding forward now, Tony Gwynn. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Billy Williams will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Aroldis Chapman is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Vladimir Guerrero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Ready now, Roberto Alomar, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The left fielder, number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Martinez is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to. Josh Hader enters to do the pitching in the bottom. Of the 6th.
Josh Hader.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Hader was born in Maryland. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. The 1-2. Grounded weakly toward third. And there's 1 away. Danny Santana will grab a bat and hit it. For the pitcher here.
Danny Santana.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Down and away, ball one. One out, nobody on. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. No balls and one strike.
Gwynn.
The 0-1 on its way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in,
Now
Roberto
batting,
Alomar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got it.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. So a runner at second, two down now. And here comes Junior. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Alomar stands at second with two gone. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Inside, he misses, ball four. Standing in, Edgar Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Raleigh Fingers trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Second and third, 2 away. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Trevor Hoffman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading off for the Tigers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Number 4.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Lou Gehrig goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Please join us for the traditional.
Coming to the plate now, Duke Snider. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in once again, David Ortiz. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. In there for strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Liner toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in. Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the right side. Alomar gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in once again, Victor Hernandez. He singled his last time up. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Duke Snider will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Snider.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trevor Hoffman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. Jacoby Ellsbury will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ellsbury.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Now pitching. Billy Wagner.
Hanley Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Vizquel leads off second with nobody out. Changeup misses and it's full 3-2. Tony Gwynn will be next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Is couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A high fastball is in there. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Skied down the left field line. On the run is Griffey, and he makes the catch in the corner. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a good slider there from Wagner. No balls and a strike. And there's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edgar Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Blake Trinan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. To second for one, on to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch. Billy Wagner comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Hit to short. Ortiz is there. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And Jr. lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. On to first, and that's your ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.